Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We're over here trying to make caramel. Um, I don't know what it is with making caramel with me, but caramel is not an easy task for me. And I keep finding different recipes, and most of the time when I make caramel, it does not come out like it's supposed to. I made caramel last night, and I should have went live with it so I could show you the failure with it. But it crystallized, and I don't know if I had too much water or what, or not enough water. But basically, this is just sugar, and I have nothing else in here. I don't know if it was the pot or the pan that I was using. I was using a non-stick pan, and this time I just have sugar. It's on low. It's already looking like caramel. As you could see, it's starting to brown. I have it on 3.5, as you can see, and it's been on here for probably like 5 minutes before I went live. And I was like, I should go live and do this. So we're making caramel. I have 2 cups of sugar in here, and we're just mixing it and then leaving it, and then we'll mix it again. So we'll see how this turns. If you have any caramel recipes, let us know. But I always struggle with caramel. I don't know what it is with caramel. Um, when I make caramel the other way, I basically use sugar. I am going to add butter and heavy whipping cream if we get to that stage. But usually when I've made it in the past, it will just harden. It's not like creamy or um, it's not like caramel. Like it gets hard, and I'm trying to put it on my cake. So um, I keep seeing these easy recipes, but this is my cake, and it kind of stuck. So it's like a little broken, but it's gonna be okay because we ain't worried about that. It's still there. So that's the cake, and it's a sweet potato cake. But I was rushing making that. I did make another cake. I'll show you here in a second. But you keep stirring this like every 30 seconds. And all this is sugar. And it's clumping up. But you want to keep stirring this. Keep stirring. Just keep stirring. Just keep. So that's the caramel. But here's the other cake. So when I was making this cake last night, that's what happened. It stuck to the pan. I was in a rush trying to get it out of the pan, and yeah, I should have just let it be before pulling or trying to touch it, let it cool down, and then do my thing. But no, I was in a rush and was trying to get it out, and that's what happened. So we have one cake that fell apart, one that is still intact, but this caramel sauce is just not working for us. So we are trying again with this caramel. Again, it's 2 cups of sugar just in a pot. Um, Yesterday when I was making the caramel, I was using a non-stick pot, this one. So I don't know if that was something to do with it, but it didn't work because my sugar kept crystallizing. So we're trying it again for the 3rd time. And we just keep stirring. Every 30 seconds, stir. 30 seconds, stir, and then leave it alone. And we'll see how this goes. But I do have it on low, so we're not like going super high with it. Um, and I want y'all to see what's in it. I know it's still chunky, and once it gets fully um, unchunky, then we'll add the like butter and the heavy cream. And so far, it's turning out. It's turning out like it should. So we'll see if we can keep it going. But it's already that amber color like a caramel should be. And I think moving forward, we will just do this recipe. But this is gonna go on top of the cake. And I am gonna add vanilla, pecans, and heavy whipping cream and butter to this. So as soon as I see no more chunks in here, I will take it off the heat, add the butter, add the heavy cream, add the pecans, and I think we're there. I think we're there, y'all. So there it is, caramel. It worked. No hassle, very easy. We didn't fail this time, which is a great thing. We didn't fail this time. So now we're just gonna add the butter, and I don't even know how much butter to add, so we're just gonna add a half a stick. And it should, like, I do have room temperature butter, so it's not like super cold when I'm adding this. Now my heavy cream is going to be cold because I didn't take it out to get it room temperature, which I'm kind of upset about, but it's okay. And we're just gonna add like half a cup to a cup. And this recipe that I'm doing is very simple. Anyone can make this caramel sauce. If you need a little more heat, put it back on the heat. Take it off the heat. Put it back on the heat. We're just trying to make it to where it's like very sauce-like. And I'm gonna move you so you can see it. And this recipe did work. Now granted, it's still somewhat chunky in one spot, so I'm trying to break that apart. And hopefully it does. But yeah, this is caramel sauce. Caramel sauce, y'all. And it's hot, so be careful. Now, as the caramel cools, it will thicken. But there's this chunk in here that I'm trying to dissolve. And I feel like I should keep it on the heat to do so. But yeah, my other sauce that I was trying to make yesterday just did not turn out. I don't know what happened, but it didn't turn. It kept crystallizing, and I think it was the pot or the pan that I was using. It was a non-stick pan. And welcome in. I see some folks up in here. Damo, Hustler, Hunter, Hell, welcome. Fire Dr. Ninja Turtle, Patrick. I appreciate you. I bet that smells amazing. It does smell amazing, and I appreciate y'all being here. I was wondering if people was gonna come. That looks good. Yeah, it's a caramel sauce, and this is finally a success because the caramel sauce I made yesterday was not, and it kept crystallizing, so it kept turning hard. But if you go back to the beginning of this, you'll see that the caramel was just sugar. I didn't add no water or anything to it, and I just let it melt, and it got amber color over time, and then we got caramel sauce. But this will definitely thicken, so keep that in mind if you're going to make this. But now we're going to add the pecans because the sauce is saucing, and I need to get a different spatula because that one is messing with me. And I'm actually gonna use a wooden spoon, y'all. You just keep stirring. It didn't take long to get to this stage either. I think it was maybe, I've been on here for 10 minutes, so I started it maybe 5 minutes before I went live, and it was just sitting in the pot with sugar. That's it. I have a stainless steel pot, so it's not like a non-stick, and we just kept stirring every 30 seconds, and we're here now. So I like this recipe. It did work. We are going to add the vanilla bean paste and the pecans to it. It does smell amazing, y'all. Finally, a recipe that worked. But yeah, I should have went live yesterday to show you the 2 times I tried to make the the 2 times that I tried to make the caramel sauce, and we got the vanilla bean paste. It kept crystallizing, and I don't know what I was doing wrong, but it just did not work. Okay, is it coming? No. The vanilla bean paste ain't coming, y'all. Okay, let me get a knife. It's like, it's not trying to come out. Oh, because it's almost empty, that's why. And you can use as much or as little as you want to. If you want to use vanilla extract, you can do that too. But I appreciate y'all showing up. If you're not familiar with my channel, I'm all about health and wellness. But yes, we do cook from time to time, and we just mix that in there. We did have one failure with a cake yesterday, and I didn't go live with this, but it's a sweet potato cake that stuck to the pan. I'm gonna make like cake pops with it, so we're not gonna waste it. But we did have a cake that did stay intact. It did kind of break here, but it's still intact, and we're gonna eat it and enjoy it, and it's gonna taste wonderful. But this caramel that we're making with the sugar, butter, heavy cream, vanilla bean paste, that's this sauce right here. And we're not gonna try it because, you know, caramel's hot. But I am going to add some pecans to it. And I just got some pieces. So, pecan pieces. And this is what's gonna go over the top of the cake. Now you can roast your pecans, and that's normally what I do, because it just adds a little more depth to your pecans. That roasted nutty flavor. I normally do with the pecans, but we're just being a little lazy this time, and we are just stirring it into the hot caramel. It will cook the pecan somewhat, but you can see it looks amazing, y'all. This recipe works, so all you need is sugar. All you need is sugar. Don't add water. Don't use a pot like this, because this is the pot I used yesterday. It's a non-stick pan. Use a stainless steel pot, and add your sugar, and then once it starts to heat up, it will start to melt and turn amber color like this, and then you'll have a caramel sauce. So now we're gonna put this in something to where it can cool down. As it cools down, it will get thicker. And I'm just gonna use a mason jar. So I'm gonna go to my other side. But in 5 minutes, y'all, I do have a premiere. If you can please check out my premiere, we'd be greatly appreciated. It starts in 5 minutes. I wanted to go live and showcase my sauce, but also showcase my premiere, y'all. Please join my premiere. I'm asking all my family members to join the premiere tonight. It's very short. It's not going to be long. It is about my health and wellness business. where you can save some coins, get free things in return, and I would love your support with it. And if you choose to, and if you're doing Black Friday sales, you can shop my website starting today up until November 30th, and you'll get free shipping, free diffuser, and some other free things if you shop the Black Friday sale. So we're just gonna put this in a mason jar and let it cool down. Look at that sauce. I don't know what it is. I am a chef, and the sauce of caramel is like my nemesis, y'all. I haven't got it right until now, and I'm excited for this. I know it's gonna taste. Street. Wonder.